School days, dear old golden rule days, reading and writing and arithmetic, taught to the tune of a hickory stick.
ARDA began in 1963, formed by teacher groups in Alberta coming together to work on issues of that day. And typically there were pension issues, and it had a lot to do with women teachers who weren't receiving adequate pensions to sustain their life after they retired from the profession.
Was an opportunity for retired teachers to get together and socialize with other teachers and share their history, as well as develop and share things within their future.
Believe it or not, the problems back there are the same as they are today. They were looking at pension as an issue, and they were looking at health care as an issue.
I think the 50th anniversary is a great celebration of our past, but it also looks forward to our future and the great things that we can achieve going forward as an association. Some of the benefits of this 50th anniversary include recognizing volunteers in our community, the establishment of a charitable foundation, and really giving back to our community and serving our members. We want to reach out to our members and ensure there's assistance to make sure that their retirement is the best that it can be. I see us continuing to involve teachers and like-minded groups to help move issues forward and to make people happy in their retirement by making sure they have a platform that allows them to be healthy, happy, and a positive move forward in their retirement lives.
Oil provides a vital energy in today's society. It's a fuel source for transportation and can be transformed into other petroleum substances to create an amazing variety of products. It keeps the gears of industry turning and has transformed the province of Alberta into an economic powerhouse and world-leading exporter of energy. But the journey from the first discoveries of oil to the Alberta we know today is a story of explorers and surveyors, visionary entrepreneurs, industrialists and environmentalists, of politics and promise, booms and busts. Around the world, oil has been used in countless ways throughout the centuries. Most often, it was burned to provide heat and light. In Canada, it was used for ceremonial and practical purposes by Aboriginal people. Now, early on, the Hudson's Bay Company acquired samples of oil in trade, but had little interest in it. By the mid-19th century, it was discovered that crude oil had a practical use. It could be refined into high-quality kerosene, which soon replaced animal oils in lamps. When the Geological Survey of Canada began to document Canada's natural resources, potential sources for oil were identified, but markets were still limited. An interesting byproduct in the making of kerosene was a waste product they called gasoline that no one had a use for, yet.
Since I was born with a caul, which is a layer of skin over your face, like a veil, and it's either saved, and when it's saved, it means that you would probably have good luck in your life. My mother used to remind me quite often that I would have a special gift in life, which I didn't believe, and mine was burned, of course. Well, the art of living means to me that you would do what you enjoy doing, no matter whether it's accepted by the establishment or not.
loving, caring, thoughtful person, a fabulous mother, the love of my life. I fell in love with Sandra the day that I met her. Loved her ever since, and still continue to. Before this, there was no signs.
It's hard sometimes to explain to people how they could not have any symptoms before they showed up with their heart attack. But about half the time, we expected it would be these silent killer type heart attacks, where what was once stable becomes suddenly unstable.
She had sent me a letter that she wrote to the girls just in case, something happened to us. To my precious princesses, the fact that you're reading this letter, or having this letter read to you, absolutely breaks my heart, as it means that I've had to leave you way before I would have ever wanted. Please know that I love you more than words can say, and that you have made my heart so full and happy. Oh, the lessons I wanted to teach you. Be kind to others. Be sensitive and aware of other people's needs. Don't let anyone control your happiness. Only you can do that. Sisters have a special bond. Cherish and nourish that bond. Please take care of one another and look out for one another. I'll always be in your hearts and in your smiles and personalities. I will continue to live on in you. Until we see each other again, hugs and kisses, Mommy.
Fredericton Arts and Learning. Our organizational mandate to be able to offer educational opportunities in the arts for underprivileged individuals, as well as provide professional development opportunities for artists in the community. My name's Whitefeather, and I'm the Director of Arts Development for Fredericton Arts and Learning. We work with a few different organizations in Fredericton, and they're all helping organizations. They're all nonprofits. We do a lot of work with children, abused women. We are developing projects with the Native community. Anywhere where we see that learning art skills might be a potential benefit to people's lives.
I have the sad task of confirming the death of Sergeant Gallagher. We have located his remains in the rubble of his residence in Port-au-Prince. This is devastating news for Mark's family and for all of us.
It was just falling apart, all over the place. People was crying, and the roof, like the ceiling was falling, and there was no place to hide.
Mark was all about giving, and he's been a role model for us, and he'll always be our hero.